Okay, let's get back to work. Um, yeah, the people that manipulate human beings with technology are so irrational in their competition to win and to be right and to be correct. I guess the best way to describe it is okay, living the Lord's Prayer is correct and right and perfect. Everybody who is sane and rational would just understand that, admit it, and then share it, right? Which isn't happening. Right? So that means the people that are using technology to continue philosophy and government and philanthropy are all clinically insane. Okay? There seems to be no way to get them off the, it's like that crazy people with Dudley Moore, who here wants to do marketing and stuff here, and they all raise their hand. He goes, who here wants to to go drive a fire truck, and they all raise their hand, you know what I mean? So it's like that. It's like, what? It's like, okay, let's live the Lord's Prayer first, and then we'll sit down and we'll process information and have ideas about how we're going to live better lives and help restore the ecosystem and help, have good lives for human beings, right? And so we're dealing with just clinically insane people that for so long have had no checks or balances. And now that they've invented quantum computing, what they did with me was they basically tried to obliterate Abrahamic religion. And from an atheist scientific perspective, I understood why. Because the corporations that were religions were genocidal cults from hell. Okay? So when I was in Sierra Vista, I was like, yeah, I understand. Well, then, okay. And then they made it seem like, well, you can't stop the Mormon Church and the Vatican because almost all the members in the military that are in charge are in that. Okay, but you're talking to me, but Barack Obama's president. And so, I get Bush was president, but Clinton was president, and okay. But Barack Obama is president. Okay. Why would this is a devious plan that I'm trying. Okay, so instead of you guys trying to, okay, I get it. So when they make Biden or Obama president, it's only to set up genocide. No matter how hard Biden and Obama is, Biden and bombed in, I don't know, try to stop it. They're such heroes. No, okay, no. Everything that they say to you makes no sense about how we can't stop doing it. It's like a coke addict with cocaine on the table, right? And you sit there and go, okay, let's just leave the room. I can't leave the room. Why can't you leave the room? The door's wide open right there. Let's go to the park, and I'll have some friends that don't do coke come and take all your cocaine and flush it in the toilet. Where are you going? I'm going to go get my shorts. Okay, you're wearing shorts. What? God damn, they come back out with a 9mm saying, you need to get the fuck out of here. I'm going to fucking kill you, and I'm going to go snort out that coke. I don't want to have to fucking kill you. I just want to snort the coke. But if you snort the coke, you're going to kill yourself. I want to kill myself this way. Right? And you're like, and that's how they are. Like with the whole thing with the fentanyl thing. These people, and it's killing these people. Why are people wanting to buy fentanyl and take fentanyl knowing damn well that fentanyl can kill you right on the spot? They want a comfortable way to kill themselves right on the spot. Well, if you had the choice of suicide by cop or jumping off a building or, and then they say, oh no, fentanyl's the best way to kill yourself. Really? Okay, where do I get it? Oh, there's a guy who came from Mexico who goes down to there and gives it to this guy. And they, okay, how much does it cost? Well, about $100. Okay, I'm going to go sell my cell phone, buy a fentanyl pill, take it, and die. And it's supposed to be a lot more comfortable than if a cop shoots you, if you shoot yourself in the roof of the mouth, or jump off the radio tower in back of the house. Have faith and jump, right? Okay, so why are people still wanting to kill themselves with fentanyl? Why do people want to commit suicide? Why is life so miserable that people want to murder each other for a paycheck or commit suicide? It doesn't make any sense if we're supposed to have a God, Jesus, who takes a personal vested interest in our life, that commanded us to forgive debt and trespass and love one another, eternal flow peace, and watches everything with a smile on his face but sadness in his eyes. Right? It doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Everything is absolute insane gibberish, right? So you get all the scientists, see how crazy the religious people are? Okay, but if we all understand the Lord's Prayer and apply it in physics, who's going to want to kill themselves with fentanyl? Who's going to want to dress up in Kevlar and mass murder people over a paycheck? Okay, what is so bad about Abrahamic religion that we have to kill all the Abrahamic religious people off the planet? Because obviously the corporations that call themselves Abrahamic religious people believe in that Jesus that I talked about that's crazy, that sits and watches us with a smile on his face and sorrow in his eyes because he's not ready to come down from the sky. Or it could be that he's an eternal human being. That's the spirit of Father Adam, like it describes in the book. And that during the apocalypse, his coming from the sky means that from one cell phone to another cell phone. And it didn't make any sense when you read it back when Constantine was distributing it through the Holy Bible through places called churches. And then when Martin Luther and others had the Bible translated into the vulgar text, so everybody could read it and then try to make sense of it. It's like, this is crazy. It's a psychopathic schizophrenic episode. I was born in 1966 in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Aha! Rod Serling, do you get it? But does Josh Whedon get it? But what about Jerry Bruckheimer? No, Jerry Bruckheimer doesn't get it. Okay, Jerry Bruckheimer doesn't get it, but does Josh Whedon get it? No. What about Ridley Scott? Great Ridley Scott. You get it, right? Okay, guess what? We don't have to make a movie about any of this shit. We just get the Lord's Prayer, go home and love your family, and never distract yourself with egomaniacs trying to keep you distracted so they can be influential propaganda, tool bag, multimillionaires. Yeah. So we can eliminate philosophy, government, and philanthropy overnight by just simply picking up your cell phone and going, trend, share. Like, share, and subscribe. It'll help you me more than you ever know. But you know what? It will help. You know it'll help more than me? You. Well, because I'm being tortured for being sane, rational, kind, caring, brave, and beautiful. Okay? You're not. You're being tortured because you're distracted, you're self-centered, and the whole world revolves around this. Every time you talk to Jesus, you're talking about this. Every time you talk about making the world a better place, you're only talking about this. You go out, I have a cause. I have a family member who died from a disease, and I want to eradicate that disease because it really pisses me off because it's all about me. And I want to pretend that I care by trying to stop. Okay, you know how to stop most disease? Stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me. No, they torture you and try to act like you don't exist and try to drive you crazy for being better than them. I want to be just like them. You want to make a Wish Foundation and go run out on a football field with a bunch of people that want to make $300,000 a year to fuck a girl that has about as much common sense as an eggplant? And then get their name and likeness on a video game so they can make millions of dollars a year? You sure you don't want to stand up for the Lord's Prayer with me? You'd rather hang out with those assholes. Really, they'll fly you to their university to get you to promote their merchandise sales through video gaming systems out of a bunch of assholes in California that the last video game they made had more white cornerbacks and more black kickers than anybody could ever imagine, because they were changing the way we look at the world and the way we do things. It's like, wait a minute, I'm the fucking unicorn here. Okay? I'm the best white cornerback of all time. I resent the fact that a bunch of pervert scientists in Silicon Valley think they can replace me with their imagination. Willy Wonka and you Oompa Loompa motherfuckers. Can't you understand? Oh, Deion Sanders knows it. Travis Hunter knows it. Well, because life is eternal and grace is infinite, and everybody knows I'm Earl, the Spirit of Yahweh. Yeah, I'm your fucking unicorn. Oh, no. I'll let you catch a pass, Travis. I want your girl to make love to a man that wants to live the Lord's Prayer. So you DNA interface, and she no longer talks like an eggplant. You're gonna kick my ass. You gonna kick my ass. You show me that ass for money on a Dick's commercial every day, okay? You lead with your dick every time. What you gonna do with my ass except for try to fudge pack it? You know anything gonna happen either. You ain't even gonna catch a pass unless I let you catch a pass. And I'm gonna catch every pass they throw to me near you, okay? I'm gonna jump over your head. I'm gonna snatch you bald. I'm gonna land and I'm gonna say, I'm really pissed off today because you won't stand up for the Lord's Prayer for that woman you claim to love that you fuck into oblivion because she acts like an eggplant because she's getting DNA from you. Okay? You want to act like an apostle, or do you want to act like a bitch that says everybody needs we need a big bag of money to fuck? Okay? The reason why I'm able to recover from poisoning faster than 99% of the populace is because I'm a stronger and better person than the perverts on TV that think they can be a better person than me by killing me and replacing me with artificial general intelligence. Okay? I'm gonna load this one. I'm patient. We'll just let it load. Even if I'm here till, I'm not giving you that option. You load it as fast as possible. I'm sick and tired of your bullshit on TV. I'm sick and tired of looking at your smiling faces. This ain't the undisputed truth. I'm not selling music for money. This is a beautiful man saving children from your propaganda. If you don't believe that, you keep smiling on TV while you get your money and use your technology to keep killing people over money and take your fentanyl and shove it up your ass. All right, peace.